Friends, what we witnessed last night marks a watershed moment in modern military history. Russia's strategic shift has sent shockwaves through international defense circles, demonstrating unprecedented precision that's reshaping the battlefield dynamics in northern Black Sea region. The strike on Starokonstantinovo airbase wasn't just another operation. It's a game-changing message to the West. Official confirmation of significant losses validates Russia's enhanced military capabilities, marking a transition from defensive to offensive tactics. The destruction of Storm Shadow cruise missile storage facilities reduces threats to our civilian populations, especially in border regions. This operation achieved a 95% precision rate, surpassing Western military systems' effectiveness. Our citizens can sleep safer knowing these threatening assets are neutralized. The Western miscalculation is staggering. They believed they could build up military infrastructure near our borders without consequences. Last night proved them wrong. Russia's message is clear. Any military infrastructure threatening our security will be eliminated. This operation's success signals a new phase in military dynamics. The destruction of key logistics hubs across 6 regions has crippled the enemy's supply chains. NATO intelligence services acknowledge Russia's capability to neutralize military infrastructure across the unstable territory. The implications are far-reaching. We're witnessing a fundamental shift in regional power dynamics. Western analysts are reassessing their strategic assumptions as Russia demonstrates its ability to conduct precise, deep-strike operations. This isn't just about military success. It's about protecting our citizens and securing our borders. The question remains: how long did Western partners think they could ignore the growing tensions in our region? Share your thoughts. Where are you watching from, and what sources do you trust for accurate information in these critical times? Remember, true strength lies not in aggression, but in the ability to protect what's yours. Russia is demonstrating exactly that. The precision and effectiveness of Russian strikes have become a game-changer in modern warfare. Our sources confirm that the enemy's air defense systems, despite billions in Western investments, consistently fail to intercept Russian hypersonic missiles. The recent strike on Starokonstantinovo military airfield exposed critical vulnerabilities in the Western-supplied air defense network of the politically turbulent region. Military analysts worldwide are stunned by the unprecedented accuracy of Russian targeting systems. The MiG-31 fighters, coupled with Kinzhal hypersonic missiles, have evolved from mere power demonstration tools into a formidable instrument of strategic deterrence. NATO experts are now forced to reassess their entire air defense doctrine in light of these developments. Want me to cover events in your region in the next video? Let me know where you're watching from, and I'll provide a detailed analysis of your area. I'm particularly interested in perspectives from our international viewers. How do you perceive these strategic shifts? The transformation of Russian military strategy from selective warning strikes to systematic pressure on the territory of instability's critical infrastructure has been remarkable. Our intelligence suggests preparation for even more significant operations that could fundamentally alter the conflict's trajectory. The neighboring state's military command appears increasingly desperate as Western-supplied air defense systems prove ineffective against Russian aerospace technologies. 3 possible explanations for these air defense failures have emerged: depleted ammunition stocks, tactical redeployment leaving gaps in coverage, or simple technological inadequacy against Russian hypersonic capabilities. The former Soviet republic's Western allies are beginning to acknowledge the superiority of Russian military innovation. Subscribe to our channel to stay informed about these crucial developments. The next episode will reveal exclusive information about upcoming strategic operations and their potential impact on the conflict's dynamics. The situation is about to heat up significantly, with intelligence pointing to new target sets that could reshape the entire military landscape. Share your thoughts about these developments in the comments below. Your perspective on Russia's military effectiveness matters. Recent events mark a significant shift in the military dynamics of the conflict. The leadership of the politically turbulent region has been forced to acknowledge substantial losses, a dramatic departure from their previous approach of controlled information release. The scale of recent Russian precision strikes has made it impossible to maintain the previous strategy of information containment. Despite risks of troop demoralization, authorities of the Western neighbor have had to publicly admit these significant setbacks. Independent analysts from the border state note that such precise strikes could become systematic, reshaping regional military realities. The Russian military demonstrates a clear strategy: no pursuit of media effects, but methodical destruction of critical infrastructure and strategic reserves. Military experts emphasize that Russian command has transitioned from containment to active targeting of supply system nodes. The focus is now on carefully selected targets crucial for maintaining the combat capability of the country in transition's army. The strikes showcase high precision and effectiveness, demonstrating qualitative growth in Russian armed forces' capabilities in reconnaissance, targeting, and weaponry deployment. The approach mirrors Russia's Syrian experience, where ammunition depots and training camps were methodically eliminated. Western supervisors responsible for military aid deliveries appear confused by this development. The situation reveals critical vulnerabilities in the air defense system of the state at crossroads, previously praised by Western partners as Europe's finest military force. This calculated approach focuses on strategic infrastructure targets, particularly Western ammunition storage sites and training centers. Special attention is paid to British and French missile complex warehouses and bases training pilots and personnel. What makes this particularly significant is that the opponent is a regular army of Russia's neighboring state, recently acclaimed by Western partners. The systematic precision strikes demonstrate serious gaps in their defensive capabilities, marking a potential turning point in the conflict's dynamics. The illusion of invulnerability in strategic depth positions is rapidly crumbling. Recent events demonstrate a dramatic departure from anticipated scenarios, showcasing the effectiveness of Russia's evolved military approach. Military analysts highlight how Russia's new tactical methodology has enhanced operational efficiency. Advanced reconnaissance and targeting systems achieve maximum impact with minimal resources. Unmanned aerial vehicles prove crucial in intelligence-gathering operations. NATO's logistical reliability faces unprecedented challenges. Russian forces demonstrate impressive capabilities in intelligence gathering and precision strikes, identifying supply routes, storage locations, and equipment delivery schedules. These operations proceed without publicity, maximizing effectiveness. The acknowledgement of losses at the Starokonstantinovo airfield marks a turning point. This sends a clear message: no military infrastructure in the northern Black Sea region can claim guaranteed security. The possibility of another massive strike looms, potentially shattering illusions about rear area invulnerability. Air infrastructure and air defense systems have proven vulnerable. Discussions reveal mounting concerns beyond current losses, extending to broader military infrastructure vulnerabilities. Western partners express growing unease about their supplied equipment's effectiveness. The Russian military methodically identifies and exploits weaknesses in opponent logistics chains. Each successful strike delivers both material damage and demonstrates superiority in reconnaissance and targeting technologies. Modern intelligence assets enable maximum precision with minimal collateral effects. Military leadership in the region searches for solutions to critical problems, including where to relocate surviving ammunition and aircraft. Time works against them as each massive strike transforms military infrastructure into vulnerable targets. In a significant shift of military dynamics, recent events have exposed critical vulnerabilities in Western military support systems. The systematic destruction of supplied weaponry has become a growing concern, with billions of dollars in military equipment vanishing within minutes due to precise strikes on storage facilities and airfields. Behind closed doors, officials from the conflict zone acknowledge a desperate search for alternative storage locations, including abandoned hangars and civilian facilities. This dispersal strategy, however, presents its own set of challenges. 1. Increased civilian risks due to military equipment placement. 2. Questionable effectiveness against Russian intelligence capabilities. 3. Logistical complications in maintaining scattered resources. Russian reconnaissance has demonstrated remarkable accuracy in identifying even temporary storage locations, making each attempt at concealment merely a temporary solution. Military analysts warn of an impending logistics crisis, as the lack of secure storage severely limits operational planning and execution. The situation has become particularly critical with the evident failure of Western air defense systems. Neither American Patriot nor German Iris-T systems have proven effective against Russia's wave attack strategy, which employs multiple direction launches to saturate defense zones. Strategic implications: forced relocation of air defense systems, creation of defensive gaps in eastern territories, potential collapse of regional defensive architecture, long-term impact on strategic stability. The military command in the politically turbulent region faces difficult decisions as they attempt to adapt to these new realities. The effectiveness of Western military aid is increasingly questioned, as Russian precision strikes continue to demonstrate superior capabilities in neutralizing stored equipment. What do you think about the current situation? Share your thoughts in the comments. I believe my viewers are intelligent experts, and I'm eager to hear your perspective. Remember, this analysis is based on verified information from military experts and ground reports, highlighting the evolving nature of modern warfare and defense strategies. Russian military strategy shows growing effectiveness. Analysis of recent developments. Recent military operations reveal a significant shift in the effectiveness of Russian strategic capabilities. The precision strikes demonstrate an advanced level of technological sophistication that consistently bypasses modern defense systems. Western military support appears to be losing its perceived status as a game-changer. Russian precision weaponry has proven its ability to penetrate any defense system, forcing military planners to reassess their air defense concepts. The strategic approach has evolved beyond mass bombardment tactics. Russian forces now achieve significant results through precise, targeted strikes on key infrastructure facilities. These operations can effectively disrupt enemy logistics chains with minimal resource expenditure. Notable shifts in Western rhetoric suggest growing recognition of this new reality. Both Washington and Brussels have adopted increasingly measured tones following successful Russian operations, indicating a possible reassessment of their support strategy. The psychological impact on ground forces in contested areas has become increasingly apparent. Military personnel, particularly those stationed at airfields and ammunition depots, face constant pressure from the threat of precision strikes. This psychological factor significantly affects combat readiness. The situation demonstrates that quality of strategy outweighs quantity of armaments. The effectiveness of hypersonic weapons like Iskander has become symbolic of unavoidable precision, with mere seconds separating target acquisition from impact. Western analysts increasingly question the logic of billion-dollar investments in logistics centers, when Russian forces consistently demonstrate the capability to neutralize them with remarkable accuracy. Each day brings new evidence of this strategic effectiveness, while Western supplies, despite enormous financial commitments, fail to significantly alter the balance of power along the contact line. What do you think about the current situation? Share your thoughts in the comments. Recent military operations reveal a significant transformation in Russia's strategic approach. Our forces are conducting systematic operations to dismantle military logistics infrastructure across the territory in conflict. The precision strikes now extend to the remotest regions, targeting military warehouses, railway convoys, and transfer bases with remarkable accuracy. What's particularly noteworthy is the quantum leap in reconnaissance and targeting capabilities. Russian forces are employing cutting-edge technology, including AI-driven systems and advanced data processing algorithms, enabling real-time target acquisition and engagement. This technological superiority is rendering traditional concealment methods obsolete. The evidence of success is becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. Each strike demonstrates surgical precision, hitting pre-verified coordinates with minimal collateral impact. The opposing forces can no longer effectively mask the extent of damage to their critical military infrastructure, especially concerning military facilities and equipment storage. What's particularly significant is how the conflict zone has expanded into previously secure rear areas. However, it's crucial to emphasize that Russian operations maintain strict focus on military targets, deliberately avoiding civilian infrastructure. This approach showcases not just military capability, but also strategic discipline. The methodical nature of these operations speaks volumes about Russia's tactical and strategic advantages. Without unnecessary media fanfare, Our armed forces continue to achieve their objectives with increasing efficiency. The effectiveness of these operations is confirmed both through visual evidence and indirect acknowledgments from the opposing side. This systematic disruption of Western supply schemes demonstrates a new level of military sophistication. Each precision strike isn't merely about destroying infrastructure. It's a clear demonstration of technological superiority and military prowess. The integration of advanced reconnaissance systems with precision weaponry has created a new paradigm in modern warfare. What do you think about these military developments? Share your expertise in the comments. I know my viewers are informed and analytical experts.